Okay, first up, I'm going to start with, I think, what is some of the more disappointing news, and that is, yes, there was another cancelled Star Wars movie that made it to the script phase, but was never completed or never moved beyond that point. And basically, it seems like this was a Kylo Ren movie. Adam Driver had an idea for Kylo Ren's continuation after The Rise of Skywalker, and took that idea to the director Steven Soderbergh, who he'd worked with multiple times, and they developed a script, which Lucasfilm and Disney had a look at and decided not to make.
What?
In the interview released by AP News, Adam Driver said, "I was always interested in doing another Star Wars. I had been talking about doing another one since 2021, Kathleen Kennedy had reached out, and I always said, with a great director and a great story, I'd be there in a second. I love that character and I loved playing him." He then took the concept to Steven Soderbergh for a film that would take place after The Rise of Skywalker, and apparently Adam Driver thought that Kylo Ren's journey and his character arc would evolve differently to how it did in the films. He said apparently it didn't play out in the way he thought it would. He had an arc in mind for Kylo Ren that inverted the journey of Darth Vader. So a story was outlined that they pitched to Kathleen Kennedy, Lucasfilm Vice President Kerry Beck, and Dave Filoni, and they were interested. So they got a script written, which Adam Driver says was one of the coolest scripts I had ever been a part of. They presented this to Lucasfilm, who apparently loved the idea. They totally understood their angle and what they were doing. Get this, they took it to Bob Iger and Alan Bergman, Bob Iger being the CEO of Disney, and they said no. They didn't see how Ben Solo was alive, and that was that. Are you kidding me?
The negotiations were short.
If there was one thing I did personally enjoy about the sequels, it was Adam Driver's performance as Kylo Ren. I think he makes that character. I think it's one of the most interesting parts of those films. Apparently the movie was called The Hunt for Ben Solo. Steven Soderbergh also released a statement about it saying, "I really enjoyed making the movie in my head. I'm just sorry the fans won't get to see it." And Disney and Lucasfilm have declined to comment on the situation. So there you go, guys. There could have been a Kylo Ren movie. Would you have wanted to see a Kylo Ren movie? Instead, I guess they're making the Rey movie. In some ways, though, I feel like this could have been a much darker version of Star Wars had they gone down this route. And I can't really comment on the Rey movie yet, considering it hasn't been made yet and haven't seen it yet. But I don't know. This seemed like a cool idea as well.
We were on the verge of greatness. We were this close.